Hi there, thanks for joining me. I'm Christina and I'm going to show you how to apply the Color Street solids. So when you first get a Color Street package, inside every package you are going to get a couple fun things. You get a nail file, and they're kind of like a little collector's edition. They all have this on one side and then a design on the back, so it's kind of fun to collect them all. You get your nail strips, and once I cut this open, there's going to be 2 of this, and then you have an alcohol prep pad. So basically, you kind of want to start off by washing your hands with soap and water. That really is just going to remove any dust and oils, and it's going to allow the nail strips to adhere to your fingernails. So I'm just going to kind of go over all of these, and I like to even do my skin just to make sure, you know, if I have any oils on there, then as I'm touching them, I'm not making it where it won't stick. So anyways, okay, so there's a little trick with solids. I'm going to show you that. They're probably the most finicky to work with. Glitters and designs will hide any imperfections, but because this is a solid, there's really nothing to hide an imperfection, so it can be a little bit trickier when you apply. Now, I like to cut this along the edge. The reason being, when I'm done with this, actually I didn't even cut it, there is, I don't know if you can see, there's a little slit that you can just tear it open if you don't have scissors and you're on the go. But I like to cut it, that way I can cut it more on the edge, and then when I'm done with all the leftovers, I just fold this up, put it right back in my package, and then I heat seal it right back up with a hair straightener. That way I can use these strips again. It's not the recommended use, but it works, so no sense in throwing these bad boys away. Okay, so I like to start from pinky to thumb. That way you'll see I use my thumbs, and I don't want to ruin my thumb before they've had a chance to completely set if I started off with them. So I always leave that last. So I'm going to tilt you down a little bit. Now there's a little plastic piece that you just pull off at the top. And then there's a silver tab up here. You can just pull that so that it comes off away from the paper backing. Now, my fingernails were already filed, and they're not all the same length, but that's how they're gonna be. So what you do, and I probably could have pushed my cuticles back, haven't done that for a while, but you really just want to place the nail strip right up by the cuticle, and then you just kind of rub it back and forth. And then now see, I don't know if you can see, there's a little bit of a like a little ridge, so you just lift up on the corner of the nail strip, and you rub down the side, just kind of lift and gently pull, and then kind of come over here and do the same thing, lift and gently pull, and then it'll be all nice and smooth. And then what I like to do, I don't even use any tools, any scissors, anything. Just make sure it's all smooth around the edge. I just fold this right over off my pinky and let my fingernail and my thumb perforate it. And that's it. That's how you get perfectly smooth solids. So then I'm going to take this extra piece here. I'm going to tear off the little tab, and I'm going to use this on my other pinky. So again, I'm going to place it right up along the edge of the cuticle. That looks like a good spot, and if you don't like this spot, the placement, you can actually lift it up. Before you've completely placed it down, I could gently lift this up and I could replace it. I'm just going to kind of lift up on the edge, go down at the cuticle, rub it down. Then I just kind of I just rub it down the side, gently lift up off the edge, and kind of tuck it under. Now this one, because this was my leftover piece, I don't have a lot left over. So sometimes what I do, you can do the same thing that I showed you a little bit ago, just fold it over and let it perforate by itself. Or if you don't have enough, you can just kind of tuck this right underneath. Just tucked it right underneath. And then I'll go ahead and I'll finish all the rest of my fingernails. And when I'm done, I'll come back and I'll just go in a one motion, and it will just come right off. It will sand right off. Actually, I think I have one right here. I'll just go like this, and it will just come right off. And that's all. That's all to get your solids perfectly straight, perfectly smooth. So I hope that helps you, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching.